One of the things that we really appreciate from Inkies as well is the Young Talent Award that has been going on some years with Intergraf. And we have, I think, as the only media, been very consistent in talking to the young winners. And this time we have the pleasure of talking to Irina from Romania.
From Romania, yeah.
And as I said to you, maybe you're even the first Romanian on Inkies at all.
Yeah, apparently I am.
Are you nervous now?
A bit. I am a bit nervous, yeah. I was also during the presentation, so...
Yeah, okay. So now everything can come on you now, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
So first and foremost, congratulations on your award. I mean, it must be nice working on something, submitting it, and then just see the money coming into your account, right?
Yeah, I was so surprised by it. I wasn't expecting it. I love the topic, and it was so much in my, let's say, kind of work, in my line of work. So yeah, I love the topic, and I love everything that happened here, and I was so excited when I won. I called my father and I was like, hey, I won the Intergraf contest, oh my God.
And then at the same time you get an opportunity to come to Budapest as well,
yeah,
right?
Also that. And the fact that he also came here with me and I got to present my ideas was amazing. It was an amazing experience. Yeah.
Irina, if you look at in your presentation, it says with your name tag, it says Koalaink. Is that your company or do you?
That's my company.
Okay.
I've opened my company in September last year, and I'm working in graphic design, but also I'm an intermediate in between my clients and different print agencies. But mostly small agencies that can do a lot of personalization. This is why this hyper-personalization topic was amazing for me.
And that was exactly what I wanted to talk to you about, because I mean, when you had the hyper-personalization as a topic for your assignment, I was just wondering, because one thing is saying it, another thing is doing it, right?
Yeah.
What is the challenge? I mean, you come as a designer. I guess that you probably can't go into the first and best printing company in Romania and then they can do it, right? Because it's not all companies that can do it.
Yeah, it's not all companies. This is why I have a large portfolio of agencies that can do different kinds of personalization. But also, I think big companies can also start to do that, but I know it's a lot more challenging for them to do that. It needs to be a big investment, and I know that is not feasible in a short run, but in the long run, I think it might get it better, I think. But I do not have all the information regarding how much it actually costs to hyper-personalize everything.
One of the things that, because I totally agree with you that personalization is very important, but I also have experienced myself. I'm an old man now, right? So when I look at the industry, there's like one thing is that you, with both InDesign and with a lot of tools today, can make merged, let's say, data into your designs and all that. But if you really want to do hyper personalization, it is not just about names. It's also about pictures and photos that are relevant to the communication, right? And then I'm just thinking, okay, there's the technical side to it, there's the printer side to it, there's a GDPR side to it, and then is where do we get the data from? So I'm just wondering, when you as a person make this in your daily life, I mean, how do you manage all these different things?
About the GDPR things, I mostly use every database or stock images that I can get online that are GDPR friendly.
Yeah, so you pay a license and basically you're sure that
I'm paying all the licenses to have access to those photos. Also,
can you do that with API calls, so you can basically do dynamic, or you have to download the images first?
I have to download the images to actually do it. There's also some sites that can do personalization or different edits in the site, but mostly I have to download them and I have to animate them or do what I do in graphic design with Photoshop, Illustrator, and all of that.
So, and then you come with the files. So basically, when you deliver files to the printing company, it is just a lot of one-off files, basically.
It is what?
It's a lot of files of one. Or do
it depends. It depends.
So you can also give them data to merge directly in the printing process.
Yeah, I can also merge them to be one big document if they need it. But some of them ask me to duplicate them, let's say, and and send them different.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah,
You're doing fine.
some of them. Some.
Yeah. So, last question, I promise. We have 2 questions.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
All good.
When you decided to enter this competition here, I mean, did you have other ideas before you decided on hyper-personalization, or was that like first off?
No. I actually sent my my paper almost at the deadline,
Okay.
because it was a lot of changes that I've made. There were a lot of ideas, and I didn't know how to compress them into a small paper and not just write and write.
Yeah.
Because I do like writing, so that was a bit challenging, and this is why it took a bit of time to merge them, let's say.
Do you have any idea what this award can bring you in the future? Because I mean, have you won awards before?
No, like this big, no. Maybe small ones, yeah, of course, but no, this big, I didn't.
So is it something you can go and tell customers, I won the Young Talent Award, and maybe get more customers, or?
I don't think so. In Romania, people don't know so much about Intergraf, but at the same time, having that award and saying hyper-personalization and hearing that word may actually bring some attention to some clients that maybe would want to come to me for hyper-personalization, what I do best.
I can tell you that some of the Young Talent Awards winners that we have presented before, I don't think it's because of us, but also because of us.
Yeah.
We had like Sarah from Portugal.
Yeah.
She became like a designer for some books that has been made by the industry.
That's so nice.
And the winners also, no, that was not Sarah, was last year. Sorry, Sarah from Sweden last year, Germany, Sweden.
Okay. Yeah.
She became like a moderator at events in Germany. So it is
Nice.
new opportunities as well,
yeah.
right?
That's so nice. I didn't know that, but yeah, it's very exciting. And also, I've talked to a lot of people, and everybody was telling me what they do and how maybe it will impact my work, and how can I work with them on that aspect. So yeah, I think it will open some good opportunities.
And I'm so sad that I couldn't remember her name from Portugal. It was young Rita. So
Okay,
Rita and Sarah,
yeah.
the 2 was. Well, good to see you, and congratulations one more time.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you.